Good morning and good evening, and thank you for those people that have joined the webinar this morning, and for those people who are going to be watching this at a later date via YouTube. Just this morning, we're going to go through a quick intro to cryptocurrency. Going to go through a little bit of the markets, what is happening in the real world of the financial markets, and also how and the best ways that I believe that you should be looking at getting involved with cryptocurrency. So if you're wondering what's going on with crypto, this is the place to be. If you're interested and wanting to learn more, of course, this is just the beginning of that journey. My name's Andrew Squalari. I'm a digital asset strategist. I've been involved with cryptocurrency for over 5 years. I've been helping people understand and gain confidence in cryptocurrency for that period of time as well. I've got some great benefits out of cryptocurrency by being a hodler. That's someone that holds onto coins. I'm not a trader. I don't offer financial advice or investment advice. Make sure you do your own due diligence. But one word of warning, if your advisor does not have crypto, why are you asking their advice? Because if they don't know about it, they will have an incorrect perception of the questions that you are asking. The biggest thing that we're looking at today is classic wealth creation. What we're doing with classic wealth now is all pretty hairy, scary, and pretty faked. The government policies of quantitative easing has put in false money into the markets, in shares especially. The property market in Australia is well known globally as the most overpriced property market in the world, and that is primarily due to the first home buyer grants. And of course, cash management this year is taking a hammering because most companies who manage your cash, your self-managed super funds, or even your managed super funds, they're predominantly locked into the share market, and shares are certainly down this year in Australia as they are in the UK, up in the States, but it's also not very good globally. And a lot of cash management areas, management companies have commercial properties, and commercial property valuations is really tumbling in Australia as the shift away from having a brick and mortar residence or having a company with 1,000 square meters of staff area don't require that anymore because a lot of people are working from home, or the company that was working and renting that building is now no longer solvent. Shares and property have been at the top of their cycle for over 30 years now. So we are due for a very big correction. The event back in 1987 saw 70% of the stock market go down, and then only a few years later, back in 1992, a lot of us that are over 50 experienced 17 to 21% interest rates on our housing. So let's hope the days like that don't happen again, but we are living in unprecedented times as well. The other big thing that we need to be looking at is cash management and bank deposits. We've been experiencing the lowest deposit rates ever. We're at 0.1% in Australia, factoring in inflation and taxes and fees and charges. We are certainly losing money by having money in cash. And on top of all of that, we're looking like we're going negative next year, following the footsteps of Japan and the UK and America, all moving into the negative grounds, which means if you do have money in the bank, they're going to charge you for having that money in there. And then you've got to factor in inflation on top of everything. Considering all these factors that we were creating wealth classically before, what are you going to do differently? That is the question that we're going to help you answer today. There are things that have happened in your world that you haven't been aware of, haven't been open to, or you're just unfamiliar with what's happening in cryptocurrency. So just to talk about cryptocurrency a little bit, we're actually now experiencing this thing called the second crypto boom. You can see we've had two waves of cryptocurrency. The first wave happened in December 2017, where most people were talking about a thing called Bitcoin for the first time. It hit a peak of $26,000, and everyone sort of understood that this thing called Bitcoin was around. But certainly the governments did, the financial institutions did, the banks did, and we had a perception of it, but that perception was false as it went down to 4,300 because there's no real institutional support. So now we've had the big financial institutions enter the marketplace. Their platforms for trading were built and opened last year. And we've seen Fidelity, BlackRock, and Grayscale really hit into the cryptocurrency market, providing services for people to buy and store cryptocurrencies on their platforms. And that's pushed that Bitcoin price only in 18 months or so from 4,300 right up to today, just on $24,000, We did peak out recently at $26,000, which I'll talk about soon. But these big institutions have driven the market. So we've got a lot of fundamental support in the industry now, where a lot of people are holding onto coins and they're not looking at trading them. They're just using them as an alternative place to store their cash. On top of that, the consumers, most people say, well, where can I use it? Well, the consumer platforms are being built right now. You've got PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, Stripe, Square. Even Facebook is entering the marketplace as well, so allowing you to buy and use cryptocurrency on a daily basis using their platforms. So that's happening as well. So you're going to see a large wave of cryptocurrency pricing go right up through here. So we are going to have a lot of fun through crypto in 2021. And unfortunately, the opposite may be happening in the real estate and the shares market, especially globally or in Australia. Now, just to talk about the markets, it'll just help you understand a little bit about what's really happening. Yes, you've got the market cap. So there's only $700 billion in cryptocurrency right now. We did top out a few weeks ago at 770, but it was zero 12 years ago. So this industry is certainly growing very quickly. The trading volume at the moment is $163 billion. So a lot of the coins that are on there are being traded on a daily basis. It's a very fluid, very liquid currency. And that means you can convert your cryptocurrency back to cash very easily. So the trading volumes are very, very good. And as you can see through Bitcoin, or there's Ethereum, is $728. It went up 10% and down 10% this week. We've had a really good correction just post to Christmas. So it's a great buying opportunity. You've got, oh, that's XRP there all the way around. Sorry about that. Supposed to be a Bitcoin. It's down 1.5%, 7.79 for the week. Ethereum is down 10% for the week. And of course, we've got Litecoin down the bottom. And it's gone down 18% this week. So we've had a correction in price. Now, I do love corrections. Corrections are fantastic. Gives us all the opportunity to buy coins cheaper. And if you are dollar cost averaging, you will love this little correction period as well. Dollar cost averaging is where you're buying in on a consistent basis and you're not worried about the peaks and troughs of the market as an investor, not a trader. So just to talk about Bitcoin, at the beginning of the month, a month ago, we're sitting at a $20,000 Bitcoin, and now we're sitting at a $24,000 Bitcoin. So it's gone up to over 20% for the week. So that's a really good trend line for the week. So happy with that over the month. You've got Ethereum sitting at $617. Now we're up to $726. So it's gone up over $100 for the month. So that's a really good trend as well. So if you are an investor, it didn't matter when you bought in that month, you would have done really well out of that because the trend is positive and it's going to continue on that way as well. And of course, Litecoin's been the big mover over the last month or two, and it's gone from $77 up to $96, so just about 20% rise in that one as well for the month. So things are going really well. We've had that big spike through the center of the month, which is good. You always see the market push up higher. We got to the market highs of Bitcoin. We're still a long way from the market highs of Ethereum and Litecoin, but they certainly did go up a lot. And then they've had that little bit of a correction at the end, just close to Christmas. So Merry Christmas for everyone. Now, what I like to do is making sure that where I store my cryptocurrencies is very secure and it's designed for me. So I use the Dacxi platform, the Dacxi Australia platform. It's the world's first crypto wealth platform. So it's crypto made easy. It's actually designed for the retail investor to buy into cryptocurrency. Very simple to use, very basic, doesn't scare you with all graphs, lines, and all the trading paraphernalia on other exchanges. It's designed for people who are low tech or no tech. So the main thing about that particular demographic, we want to make sure that where we put our wealth is very secure. So we have an A+ security rating. On top of that, we have a wealth education system that helps you understand about cryptocurrency, gives you confidence to make informed decisions so that you're very, very comfortable with the decisions you're making around cryptocurrency. We've got a good community support network as well, where you can actually talk to people in the community and you can ask questions, attend webinars, and learn all the time. On top of that, Dacxi is actually building an integrated 100 exchange network of exchanges, all interlinked with the Dacxi coin. So there'll be 100 independently owned exchanges all around the world, all using a common currency within them, all getting involved with crowd financing, and the wealth system will teach you all about that as you go through it. Because we want things to be easy for the retail investor, the Dacxi platform have put out 3 different programs. We've got a wealth building program, which is purely cryptocurrency, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the Dacxi coin. And of course, you get an extra 10% customer incentive. We have a wealth protection program for those people that are a little bit shaky on their confidence around cryptocurrency. So it's all about precious metals. We should be buying some precious metals if you're not confident in cryptocurrency. So we've got gold, silver, and platinum. And of course, you've got that wealth transformation coin called the Dacxi coin with a 10% extra as well. And the last program we have is called the DAC pack. So that's purely the exchange coin called the Dacxi coin. It's going to be able to be used in over 100 exchanges globally, all using the Dacxi technology. And of course, if you buy this DAC pack, it's 50% extra. Thing with the DAC pack is we only have 1 month to go before that gets discontinued. The end of this period, we've been operating this program for quite a number of years, so it's been discontinued soon. So the opportunity to get this 50% bonus is becoming very, very short now. Coming up to Christmas, it's a great time to buy this particular pack, because once it's gone, you'll only be able to buy DAC coins at a discount through the Wealth Builder or the Wealth Protection programs. Now, just to understand how quickly it is to buy cryptocurrency through the Dacxi platform, you've talked to someone about crypto, or you're interested in learning about cryptocurrency. So the person that you have your information source, your referral would give you a partner link. You'd fill out that link. You'd actually pick which of the programs are appropriate to your needs. You buy it. You fill in the amount of money that you want to send to Dacxi. It gives you the bank account details to send it through to. You actually go and open up an exchange account, whether it's in Australia if you live in Australia, or in the global exchange if you're living outside of Australia. So your email address, a 12-digit password, 1 capital, 1 number, 1 symbol. Read the TNCs and open up an account, sign up for an account. Once you've verified your account with your identification documents and Dacxi has received your money, they'll either allocate that money into your account and you can buy your coins there, or they can actually purchase the coins on your behalf, depending on how you've started that journey. Exciting times ahead. You've now switched successfully from having fiat currency going down in value, that's actually costing you money by having that money in the bank, over to cryptocurrency. Your switch was successful. You're out of the system. You're now having your assets go again, phenomenally better than any other asset class. And the future of crypto is very, very exciting. Thank you for being open to learning. Plan for the future, but take action now. Part of that action is watching this video again. Also go to Dacxi.com and go to the What We Do tab and go through the customer learning area. There's videos there, there's a workbook, there's a little test to test your knowledge as well. From then on, you go to Dacxi Global Facebook page, Dacxi Global YouTube, stay engaged, keep into a learning mindset, write down your questions, get back to the person that asked you all about cryptocurrency, and learn and get involved today. Thank you very much for your time. I look forward to catching up with you on a webinar into the future. Bye-bye.